Hello dear students, wish you all a pink morning. Welcome you back to English language class. Today we are going to discuss how to write compositions. First of all, I must tell you that you must follow few points. Okay? If you want to write a good composition, first understand the concept of composition. Composition means you are composing something, means you will be marked for your own performance. Okay? Now let's begin. This is question number 1 in your examination. And there are many choices given. There will be different type of compositions. You have to choose one. There will be story writing, narrative, descriptive, argumentative, and picture composition. You have to choose one among these. And for choice, please don't go after the attractiveness of the topic, but please ensure that you have enough points, enough ideas. Choose only that type of compositions. So please, you are to express well organized ideas. Your thought must be presented well organized way. Okay? Must follow the time management. Your essay must be written within 30 minutes maximum, and give 3 or 4 minutes for revision of your essay. Whatever you have written, please read from beginning to end before you submit. Third is there, you have to maintain word limit also. Don't increase the length of your essay unnecessarily. Please write it in 300 words. Please don't count word by word, but count by lines and see how many words each line has average, and multiply the number of lines, and those average word number of words each line has. You'll get the number of words. Then use simple English. Don't use flowery words. Don't think that if you don't know long words, it will be wrong. It will not be impressive. Please use simple words, but your sentence construction must be grammatically correct. So these are things you have to follow while you are writing composition. It must be well organized thought. You have to manage time. Then word limit. Use simple English. Well, now here I give you tips. And this is very important because it's related to planning. Planning is very important, for doing anything. If you make a building, we make foundation. If foundation is strong, building will be strong. Second example I give you, if you enter a forest without thinking way out, of course you will be surely eaten up by some of the wild animals. It's sure. So before you enter a forest, please think how to come out. The same way in essay also, before you start, please think properly. How will you finish and how will you come out? Don't start haphazardly. Okay? Well, so here there is code. You must remember coder. Okay? First of all, choose a particular top composition that you want to write. Then please go on thinking from the different perspective, different aspects, different dimensions of the topic. Okay? And whatever thought comes on your mind, go on collecting. Clear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Okay? Go on writing on a paper. This is very important and necessary. It's essential. Clear? So C stands for collect ideas. Then organize those ideas. Organize the points, organize the ideas, whatever you have generated into according to the importance or your necessity, whichever points you need. Okay? Organize them into different categories. If you are writing argumentative essay, please organize them, categorize them into 2 points, 2 categories: for or against. Okay? Then third is there D, draft. Now make a draft writing. Clear? Keeping those points, selecting those points for the different points, just like introduction, body and conclusion. And please edit your work. Now this E for edit, and R, please revise your writing before you submit. So that's what stands for coder. CODER. Collect ideas, organize ideas, make a draft, edit and revise. Okay. Now when you have generated the ideas, you have decided actually, in case of argumentative essay, if you have to go for or against, then you just select the points you have generated where this should be kept. Few points for introduction, few points for body, few points for conclusion. For introduction, this is the format of any composition. Composition consists of 3 parts: introduction, body and conclusion. Okay? Introduction, you are announcing what you are going to say. Okay? And here for introduction, it may be definition of the topic. Okay, for suppose importance of discipline, how will you define discipline? Discipline is a set of rules that must be followed strictly for our own betterment. So you may use definition, quotes, what a scholar has said. This quotes must be the inverted comma. Introduction of composition can start with quote as well. Discipline makes a nation great, someone has said. Okay? Then general or historical background also maybe as introduction. Okay? As sun rises every day, moon comes every day, earth revolves and rotates every day, so must we. Okay, they even natural being follows discipline. we also must follow discipline for our betterment. So introduction must be in one paragraph, and paragraph must be very small. Then there is body. In body, please describe the points in details. Means whatever you have announced in introduction, please now say it, write it, describe it, taking the points you have generated, describing in detail, and taking separate paras for separate points. So 3 points are enough for body. 1 paragraph for introduction, 3 paragraphs for body. Okay, and in conclusion, please summarize whatever you have said. Okay, in the body. And here you are giving your general, your final stand as discipline is lifeblood of our life, so it must be followed. So here you are giving your final stand. Okay. So whatever composition you write, these rules must be followed. This coder must be followed. First of all, generate the ideas and select those ideas by categorizing into introduction, body, and conclusion, and explain them. Okay. When you're writing a story writing, please, it must be original one. It shouldn't be lifted one from either movie or a book. Otherwise, your 25% marks will be reduced. Okay. And for story, you need a plot. Then go on developing that plot. And sometime there is a fix of characters in the question. If it is, then you must include in your question. And there is that you must begin a story with a particular line, or end a story with particular line. Also, you are following the instructions. For descriptive essay, you are describing what is in front of you. Of course, it must be vivid and must look natural. Okay. In your essay, please don't use I, personal pronoun I. Okay. If there is you need a lot, then please use we. We will do. Okay. When you are writing a narrative essay, here sequence of event matters, because so what happened with you that you are writing. So what was the sequence of the event, that must be described. Picture composition, please see the picture and write a story which has some connection with the picture given. Well, dear student, in this way, hope you have understood how to write a composition. So mainly is there that you have to follow. We have to first select the topic and then go on thinking from different angles and collect and generate the ideas, and go on writing as many points as you can and categorize those points and then explain them. Okay, so that's all for today. Hope you've enjoyed this session. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Ciao.